Hello everyone, this is Michael, or Wikidos may call me, and welcome back to the house in Fata Morgana. This time, we're going to be reading the chapter, Searching for Him. I'm taking a guess that this is gonna star Pauline, because, I don't think the white-haired girl or Bestia are searching for anyone, so I think this might be Pauline beginning to form the Dracula squad to find the murderer of her beloved merchant. Maybe. You come back again, okay? Promise me. You just watch us be another member of the Dracula squad. I don't know why I'm on this Dracula squad thing. You know what? Since Bestia's not gonna have a happy ending, maybe Pauline's gonna form a Dracula squad to fight Bestia, because we all know Bestia's not gonna have a happy ending, so why not have Bestia go out with a bang with the Dracula squad hunting him? I'm sorry, Bestia, I'm sorry. I know how much you've probably been prosecuted from what you said in previous chapters, but, yeah, the only way this could possibly end is for you to be chased after by Pauline. Wow. I feel really bad for Bestia. He just wanted a peaceful life. But the mansion won't grant him his wish. Promise me. I'll be waiting. Waiting. Believing that you'll return. I'll be waiting. Oh? Hey! We're finally going to be able to see your sprite again! Wow! Yeah, at the beginning of Door 2, we saw the sprite for the merchant for like a few seconds, and then they never showed his sprite again. Actually, they didn't show any sprites in that scene ever again, which was really interesting. Huh. So this is the merchant that was Pauline's beloved, that was like the first victim of Bestia, right? Yeah, interesting. I have to say, I really like his scarf. I have to say, his scarf looks pretty awesome. Hold on. Okay, you might call me crazy, but is this really the person that Bestia killed at the beginning of Door 2? Hold on, they had it. No, wait, hold on. Let me go back to the footage I recorded that scene real quick. This is not the same person. This is not the same person. Like, yes, we saw the merchant sprite enter the mansion at the beginning of Door 2, but this person that Bestia killed at the beginning of the story is not the merchant. This is not the same person. Look at this. Hold on, is my screen brightness enough? This is not the same person. This is not the same person. Wow, my phone, is really making the image a lot brighter than it should be. But yeah, if you can see closely, this is not the same person. They're wearing totally different clothes. Yeah, no, this is a different clothes. He does not have that much of an exposed chest in that image, and, the person that's being stabbed has lighter brown hair. Yeah, this merchant right here, he has darker hair. Why did we see his sprite at the beginning? Maybe I missaw that. Maybe I'm misseeing this image from the beginning of the chapter. Am I misseeing this image? No, this is a totally different person. This is not the same person. This is different clothes. Like, okay, he does not have green cufflinks. This merchant right here, he does not have green cufflinks. Maybe that's the lighting. No, that's a different shirt. That is a different shirt. That is a different shirt. And that hair color, that is a different hair color than what we're seeing right here. And that hair is more wavy. Like, okay, this merchant right here, his hair seems not as wavy. While, the merchant that was killed at the beginning of this chapter, his hair looks a little bit more wavy than the person we're seeing right here. Then why do we see his sprite going into the mansion? Is he Bestia? You know, that would make sense. That would make sense, actually, if he was Bestia. Yeah, no, that does make sense. Hold on. Why would we see his sprite at the beginning if he's not the one stabbed? Is he Bestia and that was our hint? Was that our hint at the beginning of the story? Like, was the person getting stabbed, you know, what do you call it? Red herring? Yeah, the person that was stabbed at the beginning, the merchant that was stabbed. Was that a red herring? Because this is not the same person. That is not the same person from what we're seeing in that image at Door 2. This person right here That's not the same person. That person had lighter hair and different clothes. Unless he changed clothes and the lighting of the room made his hair, seem, a lighter shade of brown. Because technically, when really dark hair is up against light, it looks a lot more lighter. For which that happens with really dark hair. Like my hair, even though you may not see it through these lights, because the lights are always on my hair is actually really dark. Like my hair is really dark. And, okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, on my second webcam that I usually don't show, you can kind of see, more of my natural hair color, for which is a lot darker than the hair color that I usually, show on camera because of lights on the screen, and also, well, there's a natural light coming into this room, so my hair definitely looks a lot lighter, but I have really dark hair, so the merchant at the beginning of door 2, that could still be the same person now that I think about it, because he could have changed his clothes, and there could have been natural light in the mansion that made his hair look lighter. Though, that's a stretch. Like, it's probably a lot easier to say that he's Bastia, because there's a lot more proof that he's Bastia, though there is room for misconception, because he could always change his clothes, and he could always be nearby a light that makes his dark hair look lighter. So, the merchant at the beginning of door 2 that Bastia killed, that could either be a different person from this person we're seeing right here, or it could be the same person with, different clothes on and against the light that makes his hair look lighter. Though the second option is probably a little less likely than my first theory that, this merchant right here might be Bastia himself. Yeah, that's actually really interesting. It's about time for you to set off. Indeed. You take care out there. Don't eat anything funny and get yourself sick. Got it? I'll be fine. I'm a tough one. The more overconfident you are, the more you will push yourself and risk getting hurt. Make sure you drink lots of water, okay? You got it, Pauline. Drink lots and lots of water, everyone. Take care not to get heat stroke or sunstroke, okay? You worry too much. Relax. I know how to take care of myself on a ship. I know, but you never know what might happen. I want you to be in good health when I see you again. I will be. So, I'll probably keep you waiting for a long time again. I'll be waiting. Don't worry about me. I'll be waiting. I promise. I managed to wait 1.5 years already, so I can handle this. Come back, okay? You have my word. Thanks. Safe travels. I refuse to believe that he could be dead. I have to find proof that somewhere out there, he's still alive and well. I have to find him. I have to prove it. Oh. And she went after him. Interesting. So now, she's searching for the merchant that may or may not be alive. Interesting. So Pauline thinks the merchant's alive somewhere out there, while the game's trying to get you to believe that the merchant was killed by Bastia. But I'm starting to believe that the merchant is Bastia himself. Wow, there's 3 totally different mindsets going on here. Interesting. Other. Is that how you... Is that how they really list someone in the game as Other? Oh, poor Other. We have arrived at our destination, madame. Poor Other. Wow. Can they, get an occupation as their name rather than just Other? Poor Other. Though I dearly wish I could assist you in your search, I have things to attend to during our stay. Ah, damn it. Is Other not going to be a part of the Dracula squad? Poor Other. Other deserves better. No, don't worry yourself. I couldn't possibly impose on you any further. Madame, Pauline, you mustn't put yourself in danger. Should anything happen to you, her mother would be devastated. Huh. I wonder if Ma's mad. No, she's probably sad. Her sorrow as expansive as the Albufera wetlands. Albufera wetlands? What is the Albufera wetlands? Okay, I think this is what they're talking about. Albufera. Oh, yes, okay, designation, Ramsar wetland. Yeah. The Albufera. Wait, designated. Oh, that wasn't when it was made. That's just when it was designated as a designation of... What does that mean, designated? Was it designated as a heritage site? World Heritage Site? Or something? Wait, what does designated mean? Hold on, what does designated mean? I don't know, let's just learn about what the Albufera is. What does designated mean? It's obviously, been there before 1989, but was it designated as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO? Or is it like a... Okay, let's just read what this is. The Albufera, La Albufera, or the Albufera de Valencia, I think it's Valencia? I'm not for sure. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. Meaning lagoon in Valician, from Arabic, Al-Buhara, small sea, I apologize, is a freshwater lagoon and estuary on the Gulf of Valencia coast from the Valencian community in eastern Spain. It is the main portion of the Parque Natural de Albufera de Valencia, the Valencian Albufera Natural Park. That's what designation means. It was designated as a national park. Okay, natural park, not national, natural park. With a surface area of 21,120 hectares, 52,200 acres, the natural biodiversity of the nature reserve allows a great variety of flora and fauna to thrive and be observed year-round. Though once a saltwater lagoon, dilution due to irrigation and canals draining into the estuary and the sandbars increasing in size had converted to fresh water by the 17th century. So by the time of the 1707, when the story takes place in, it's already a freshwater, lagoon. Since she mentioned Albufera, is Pauline from Spain? Well, the merchant came from somewhere far away, so yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, since she mentioned Albufera, she's probably from Spain, and they traveled to, likely, England, where the mansion is. Well, I'm starting to think that the mansion might be in Scotland, or... Actually, I don't know where the mansion is. Her sorrow, as expansive as the Albufera wetlands, as deep as the ocean into which the sun sets. And it's all my fault. But, don't worry, I'll be fine. As soon as I have certainty of his well-being, I'll go straight home. Me and him, together. Pauline, your lover is... I have faith in him. He would never break a promise to me. He's always come back to me, no matter how long it took. A man like that wouldn't just suddenly disappear on me. There's been a mistake, and I have to prove it. I have to be the one to do it. Because he'll remain gone unless I see it with my own eyes. I wonder who you inherited your stubbornness from. What? Nothing. An acquaintance of mine lives in this village. I shall be staying with him. I'll let him know about you. He should gladly welcome you into his home. Thank you, Orlando! Orlando! Yeah! So other is Orlando, right? Orlando! Yeah! Hell yeah! So now he won't be listed as other. He'll be Orlando. Hell yeah! You've been such a big help. Can we see Orlando? Oh no, Orlando doesn't have a sprite. No! Why? Wait, no! Why is he still other? He's Orlando! He's Orlando! Pauline. Huh? 1 month. You search for 1 month, and if you haven't found him, you come home with me. Will you promise me that? You are her only daughter. Okay. Good. To tell you the truth, I regret bringing you with me. What should I have done is dragged you back home. Orlando, but... Sorry, I just wanted to say Orlando again, because come on! His name's Orlando! Not other! Justice for Orlando! Justice for Orlando! Come on! But I couldn't bear to see you like that, Pauline. It was like I was looking at her when she was younger. Orlando. Come on! Stop putting him as other! He's Orlando! Anyway, 1 month. Understand? Understood? Yes. Don't worry. A month will be plenty. I will find him before the month is up. The sleepy seaside village is on the small side, but, for what I've been told, it used to have a flourishing fishing industry. Alright. Keep that in my head. Fishing industry. Now, though, it's like there's a fog hanging over everything. That's not too surprising, I suppose. A few months ago, the village was part of a war for control of the country, and now they're under a different rule than before. Stripped of their independence, and battered by the raging tempests of war, the people's spirits had been eroded. And spiritual damage is not so easily mended. Even if they were not physically harmed, there are deep wounds in their hearts. It's a lovely village, though. The breeze feels different than it does back home. Beneath it all, I'm sure the people are actually quite friendly and cheerful. A long time ago, I went on a trip to a land in the south. This country is quite a bit of south of mine, too. This country is quite a bit south of mine, too? Wait, aren't you from Spain? Isn't Scotland further north than Spain? But she mentioned something in Spain. Maybe I just assumed she's from Spain. Yeah, maybe I just assumed she was from Spain because she mentioned, something from Spain. The Albufera... no, not mountain. What was it again? Albufera wetlands. Maybe I just assumed Pauline's from Spain, yeah. Shoot, what? Huh? Okay, I'm confused now. Did the mansion teleport somewhere then? Did the mansion teleport somewhere from England, Scotland? Because, Nellie and Mel kept on mentioning, things in England. Yeah, they kept on mentioning things in England, so... What? Okay, so... Scotland is, like, one of the most northern places here. Alright, and, Spain's, like, really down south. That's, like, one of those southern points of Europe, Spain. Maybe she means, northern Spain? If she is from Spain. She might not be from Spain. I'm confused. I'm confused about the geography of this game. I'm confused. Maybe, she was from the very north of Spain, and, the mansion might have teleported from England to somewhere else, maybe? I have no clue. I have no clue where they could be, actually. Cause, okay, geography-wise, Scotland, England, is much more northern than Spain on the map. And she said this country is quite a bit south of mine too. The only countries that are really south of Spain is the countries of Africa. Yeah, maybe the mansion transported from England to somewhere in Africa. Maybe. Or maybe it could have gone to, Morea? The Ottoman Empire? Fuck, man, I don't know. Okay, her line in general, quite a bit south of mine too. That could also mean she's not from Spain, and she might be from England, and she just has knowledge of the Albufera River wetlands. Oh my god, I was way too quick to make an assumption to where, she's from. Yeah, that was just a quick assumption of mine, I apologize. Just because she mentioned something in Spain doesn't mean she is, automatically from Spain. She might have heard about the Albufera wetlands somewhere. And she could be from maybe somewhere much northern? Maybe Norway? I'm trying to think of what's north of Scotland and England, if the mansion's in Scotland and England, but if not, the mansion probably moved, and I still don't know where Pauline... Why is this so... why am I complicating things for myself? I should just sit down and enjoy the game, but I'm looking way too much into everything. Like, Pauline could be from anywhere. And she just knows about, the Albufera wetlands. And the mansion might not even be in Scotland or England anymore. But all we know is, the country where the mansion's in, and the country that Pauline's from, one is more southern than the other. And Pauline has stated, this country that she's in right there is far southern than hers. So that means she's up north, and wherever the mansion is, if it teleported, is down south. Nah! Fuck! No more caring about the locations. I'm not gonna look into the location anymore. It's just too complicated. Plus, this whole video is gonna be me trying to figure out where the location of the mansion is. A long time ago, I went on a trip to a land in the south. This country is quite a bit south of mine too. People blessed with lots of sunlight are bound to be warm at their core. Say, Orlando. Yes? May I take a look around the village? I don't see why not. The sun's still up. I'll need some time to catch up with my acquaintance. So I suppose this is as good as an opportunity as many. Do you know where to find me, madame? Yes. You go down that way, turn at the second crossroad, follow it straight for a little while, cross over to the other side, and it's right there, right? Are you sure you could find it? Don't worry! Alright then. You're planning to stay within the village today, right? I see you in a little bit then. If you get lost, give me a holler. As much as you may insist otherwise, you really do care, Orlando. I feel bad enough as it is. Please don't take advantage of me. I think I might take full advantage of this. Thanks! See you in a bit! I'm gonna get yelled at by her mom. Oh! Hello! This is just a first impression of you, but, you might need to get some sleep. Oh, okay, I feel bad now. This kid, this is a village that is, suffering the loss of a war, and I mean, yeah, maybe some sleep might help you, but no, I feel bad now. Okay, I'm an asshole. My first thing I say, you might need to get some more sleep. There's like some bags under your eyes, but then I realized, oh crap. This kid's probably a survivor of a long war, and their country's probably very impoverished. Oh no, I feel bad now. I feel bad now. I shouldn't judge my appearance, and the first thing I did. Oh, you look kind of tired. I mean, it's not that bad. That's the first thing I point out, but I still feel bad though. Pauline. Huh. What's he doing out here all alone, I wonder? There's no one else around. I wonder if something happened. Would it seem odd if I tried talking to him? Wouldn't want to get labeled as suspicious on my first day here. That's asking for trouble, but... The boy stands all alone on the shore, looking somehow precarious. As though a breeze might whisk him away into a million grains of sand. If I look away, he won't be there when I turn back. That's how the boy appears to me. You never know until you try. Besides, it's important for me to communicate with the natives. I've got to build trust with the people of this village. Let's go! Good afternoon! What are you doing out here all alone, little man? Ah. So, their name is... Javi? 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 I'm gonna check just in case. I think I'm supposed to say this name is Javi, but I'm gonna check real quick. Javi. Okay, I was right, it's Javi. Yeah, I was thinking it's probably Javi, but I wanted to make sure. Hello, Javi. By force of habit, I spoke my native tongue. How dense can you be, Pauline? You may have just been talking to Orlando, but that's no excuse. This isn't your homeland. But everything's alright. I studied the language, so I should be able to hold a simple conversation. You don't need to be afraid of me. My name is Pauline. I'll be staying in your village for a while. Nice to meet you. Do you not understand me? Oh. Maybe he can't hear? My name is Pauline. Oh god, this would be, oh no, that's we can't hear. What is your name? Little man. Huh. Yeah, I think Javi might be deaf. Pauline! Okay! He can hear her. I think he can hear her. Dreadful. What? He just called me dreadful! That's one hell of an accent you got. Oh god, he's a dick. Oh no, he's a dick. Javi, no! Who are you? A bandit? What are you here for? No! I'm not a damn it! I promise! I stammered. Atrocious. God, you're gonna... Well, this is not what I was expecting. Javi, stop. You're being mean. There's no need to be mean. I put in a pretty good effort, I thought. You could at least compliment me instead. God awful. Dick. That's not nice. What's a foreigner doing? Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, I was not expecting Javi to be a dick. An absolute dick. What's a foreigner doing in this remote corner of the world? Sightseeing in our little village? Sure, got a lot of time on your hands. I do not. I'm very busy. You're a little obnoxious, aren't you? You're supposed to treat your elders with respect, you know? Like I give a damn, lady. You're older, but you're acting way more like a kid than me. My name isn't Lady, it's Pauline! Pauline! And what are you here for? Completely ignored! I am, here to look for someone. There are rumors that he was last seen around here. Have you, by chance, seen any other foreigners around? How if I know? He just won't let me in. I've got to befriend him first. Of course, he's going to be guarded if I just start throwing questions at him. Alright, so you haven't seen him. Then why don't you tell me about yourself? What are you doing out here? Is that any of your business, lady? A boy is out here on the beach all alone. Wouldn't that make you curious? Don't you have any friends? She kind of hit him where it hurts. Maybe he's one of those kids who doesn't have any. Say, if you don't mind, could we be friends? I'm not really familiar with the area, so it'd be nice to have someone with me. What do you say? I don't need any damn friends. Oh, an edgy motherfucker, aren't you? He kind of reminds me of Misuto. Yeah, he kind of reminds me of Misuto from Course Party. I don't think I'm gonna like Javi. Because he gives me an impression of Misuto from Course Party, Blood Drive. This is way too quick to make a judgment about a character. So Javi, I'm gonna give you a chance. Javi. I'm gonna give you a chance. Right now, you're really dislikable. But I'm gonna give you a chance to, start, thinking more and more and open up a little bit more. Possibly. And who the hell be dumb enough to say, sure, I'll be your friend to someone they just met? How are you so jaded? You need to be more courteous, kind to the others, not so antagonistic. I just thought it would be nice if we could talk a bit. That's all I want, really. How about you quit being so damn nosy, lady? It just so happens I like being alone. I've got some strange woman ruining my time alone. I'm out of here. Hey! Wait a second! He's gone. This is going to be really, really hard! Poor Pauline. She was trying to be nice. Inhumanity! Oh. I still have some time in this recording session. So I'm gonna read Inhumanity. But, we're back to Bastia. Oh no, is Bastia falling back to his primal urges? Is he falling back into his primal urges? No, Bastia, no! I want you to live peacefully, but I know that's not gonna happen. But, come on, Bastia, fight it! I forgot about that sound effect. I forgot about that, cat, growling, meowing sound effect. Master? You've returned to me. You suddenly started staring off into the distance. I was quite startled. Now, let us continue our tale. The mansion's corridor was a horrifically repulsive mess. Splatters of fresh beast blood covered the walls, and there was a repugnant color. Repugnant? I don't know English. Repugnant. That's the American pronunciation. What's the British pronunciation?
Repugnant.
Repugnant. Repugnant. Okay, I'm gonna repeat this line, and whatever pronunciation I use, it's gonna be at least one of the ones I just heard. The mansion's corridor was a horrifically repulsive mess. Splatters of fresh beast blood covered the walls, and there was a repugnant color. Anyone would be compelled to avert their eyes at the sight. What happened here? I am grateful that you cannot see, because you would certainly think me a beast if you were able to see this. Because you cannot see, you do not know what I look like, but I know. Another beast, like me, broke into the mansion. Was it? I protected you! Did I not? I protected you! Say that I protected you! Say that I did this for you! In his hysteria, Bestia. Falling back into old habits. Falling back into old habits. Just like Bestia, I'm falling back into old habits. In his hysteria, Bestias tore down the curtains hanging on the hallway window. Blood-stained curtains that reeked of that beast. What did he have to be so afraid of, though? He had exterminated the other beasts, encroaching upon his territory. I would understand if he had puffed his chest in pride, but far from that, his terror merely intensified. Calm down. The white-haired girl extended her hand for Bestia, but even her gentle, lovingly outstretched fingers evoked fear in his eyes. Oh, since he killed again, he's afraid that, he's gonna fall into his primal urges and kill the white-haired girl. Instinctively, he feared anything that entered his territory, and then attempted to remove it. And driven by those instincts, he shoved aside the white-haired girl, the one he had said he wanted to protect. Being without sight, she had no way of reliably catching her balance, and she fell to the floor with a splash. For she had landed in the pool of blood left by the beasts. Red seeped into her clothing, slowly spreading through the fabric. At first, it looked like she had fallen into a puddle of fresh, bright dye, but before long, the red darkened into a brownish black. I'm sorry. I didn't know. It's okay. I am fine. She embraced the panicking beast, softly whispering shh, as if trying to calm her crying baby. Though Bestia was taller and physically stronger, the white-haired girl was, emotionally, more stable than he. What has you so frightened? Please, tell me. I promise I will not look down on you for any reason. All I want is to free you from the depths of your suffering. Sometimes, talking about things can lighten the burden they place on you. We have the ability to use words, both you and me. With language, the gift God bestowed upon man, we can communicate our feelings with one another. It's all right. Don't be afraid. Talk to me, please. Am I a man? You act as though I am a man. No, you treat me like one. I cannot see you as anything else, as I have said before. Only because you cannot see me! You are the only one who says I am a man. You, who are without sight. But I was content with that. You treated me like a man, so I felt as though I had become one. The time I spent with you, I had real peace. I almost forgot that I was a wretched beast. I no longer sought after prey. Prey? Oh yes. Before you arrived, I murdered dozens of humans. I didn't want you to know that I was such a sinful creature, leaving a long trail of bodies in my wake. But I thought that if I didn't show them my strength, if I didn't force them into submission, then I would never find peace. I was drunk with power. I took great pleasure in it. And slaughtering people. The fear was so overwhelming that you turned the act of killing into one of gratification. You did it to protect yourself. Are you still not going to condemn me? Taking another's life is wrong. Not only does it rob them of their time on this earth, it inflicts great wounds upon those who care about them. However, I do not regard you as a mere beast, nor as a mere murderer. Something made you the way you are. I am almost certain of it. Something? Tell me about yourself. In your words. From your own mouth. Tell me. When I woke up, I was weak, exhausted, emaciated. I couldn't think clearly, or even remember much of anything. I was thirsty, hungry, sore from head to toe. A crowd of people surrounded me. This was a long time ago. Well, not so long as to be described as long ago, but it is as far back as my past goes. Oh! Does he have amnesia? That could work with my merchant is Bestia theory. If he has amnesia and doesn't remember his life as the merchant. Interesting. I sought help from the people around me, but my words did not get through to them. The only thing that came from my mouth were feral howls. They scowled at me, and then... Stinking gross. I have no interest in any more trouble. Shall we kill it? Never seen anyone like this before. What is he, anyway? Beats me. Bestia by the looks of it. Bestia! 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 I didn't understand what they were saying about me. All I could pick out was the word Bestia. The humans brought sticks and fishing poles, with which they poked and prodded at me. At first, they probably meant only to chase me out, but before long, their actions began to escalate. Bestia! Bestia! Filthy beast! We ain't got nothing for you! Dirty, nasty thing! Stay back! Hit it! Pound it! He's feeling it! Beat it! Beat the thing! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Die! Why? Why should I have to die? I was simply asking for help. If they didn't have food to spare, a glass of water would have been enough. I asked for nothing of them, but some relief from my thirst. But the humans would not hear my pleas. My words reached no one's ears. When they brought weapons and started chasing me around, attempting to kill me, all I could do anymore was run. And as I fled, I saw something. A child pointing to a wild dog covered in mud, shouting, "Bestia." That was when I finally understood that I was a beast. And that was why the humans wanted to exterminate me. I was neither cattle, nor swine, nor fowl the air, but a vicious beast, the kind of creature that ravaged their fields. And so, you sought to prove your superiority to them, so you would never have to be called a beast or chased out somewhere again. I was so close to forgetting it all. The time I spent with you was truly wonderful. I could forget about people calling me a beast, chasing me around, and trying to kill me. I could forget about slaughtering them, painting the walls with their blood. I could forget about everything. It felt like I had actually become a man. But then it showed up. Another beast, like me. It was my kin. A different individual, though, built differently from me. Than me. I am taller than it was. But it was a beast. And I, too, must be a beast. Regardless, I will continue to insist you are not, as many times as I must. Should you be troubled by these painful memories and attempt to cause someone harm again, I will be there to remind you of your humanity. Is that which you can see with your eyes, the whole of the world? I cannot see you, that is correct. But I can feel you, sense you, hear you, and I can learn what you bear within your heart. You worry, you fear, and you think. And you also show concern for me. These things all prove that you are human. This woman, she really is going to change me. If I remain with her, I can become a man. It might be no more than an illusion, but with her near, it can become my reality. Have you calmed yourself down more? And anyway, have you calmed yourself down some? The hall needs to be cleaned. So it does. I'll take care of it. You don't need to worry. You should get changed, though. Very well. I believe I care so much for you. Because you resemble me. We are not alike in the slightest. As I've said, you are a beautiful woman. You may compliment my appearance, but no one else ever did. I have been labeled a witch because of the color of my eyes and hair. My eyes, they're red. A beautiful shade of red, indeed. A magnificent color, like blood. You're the first person to say that about them. Even my mother said my eyes frightened her. Because people called me a witch, I was rarely afforded the opportunity to interact with others, so I grew up mostly alone. As the people outside this mansion called you a beast, so too do the people outside call me a witch. See? We are alike. Do I look like a witch to you? No. You are a beautiful, compassionate human woman. And you are a human man, even if you don't believe it yourself. Yet again, Bastia found itself feeling grateful for the white-haired girl's blindness. For, while he had just managed to put on a smile, tears were also rolling down his cheeks. Joy, bitterness, sorrow, a maelstrom of emotions flowed unbounded from within. But he cried in silence. Bastia shed his tears discreetly, so as to not allow the white-haired girl to notice. He looked down upon the floor, A single corpse lay there. And no matter how hard he tried, he could not see it as anything other than a beast. A beast that looked just like him. The house in Fata Morgana. And that is all I have for this time. What's the next chapter, by the way? To prove he's alive. And we're back to Pauline! Hell yeah! Ooh, do not want to load. Back to Pauline, and maybe, just maybe, Javi might, not be as bad of a character as I thought if Javi appears again. Well, okay, we saw Javi's sprite, so Javi's going to appear again. Huh.
Okay.